We may not be blood related, pero nakabuo tayo ng bigger family. Parang ang Telyaken, Dominguez, Bayanes, Suyam, iisang family na din. So, thank you very much. I-read ko na lang yung message. When last Friday, yung ate ko, my sister wrote a message. I'll just read it with you na lang po. Dear Mommy Pat, thank you for dedicating your life to make sure we woke up early enough not to be left by the school service, that we had a hearty breakfast and packed lunch every day, that we had clean uniforms, and that we would come home from school to a nice dinner. Every single school day, from when we started regular school until Butter's last day in college. For 34 years, that was 1986, you willingly opened your heart to give space to a growing family of 7, each having different personalities, wants, and needs. You even extended that to our relatives, friends, and for the past 6 years, to her husband and to her daughter. You sacrificed love, career, growth, and your own wants because you chose to make your life revolve around us. You chose us over anything else. You were there when Papa and Mama weren't available for PTA meetings or to claim our report cards. You patiently brought a hyperactive Choco to special school and stayed with him until he was dismissed, even having side trips to the park. You were Bam and Batter's hatid sundo in preschool. You were there when we needed help with homeworks and projects, or even when I would call from school because I forgot my textbook. You would rush to school annoyed, but you'd still be there, and you were always there for us. When we all grew up, finished school, and had our own lives and careers, you told us that you felt the emptiness syndrome, and that saddens you. Nonetheless, you were proud that we all finished school and are building our own careers. Though you wouldn't say that outright, but every time you would go, buti naman nakatapos kayo, buti naman nakahanap kayo ng trabaho. Coming from you, it would sound a bit sarcastic, but knowing you, we all felt your pride and joy. And you know very well that you had a lot to do with it. Because you did, we wouldn't be who we are today if it weren't for you. And that made you extremely proud. Nakatapos lahat ng alaga ko, walang nagloko sa mga alaga ko, nakahanap ng magandang trabaho, kahit si Choco, nagtatrabaho yan. Special child yan, pero independent yan. Marunong sa bahay. And indeed, you had every right to be proud because for all these years, you served as our rock and not once did you crumble or break. It was you who taught us to be fighters. Our relationship was not always smooth sailing. Growing up, we had our fair share of disagreements with your constant nagging and scolding. You terrorized boyfriends and friends. Ay, sobra po. Pag may bumibisita, titigan naman na niya head to foot. And when we grew older and you got sick, we would be the one nagging and scolding you because you refused to listen when we would discuss how to manage your blood sugar and food intake. You were a hard-headed patient, yet you were ready for when the time comes. You've always been one to say that you live your life without regrets. Just like yung kinikwento ni Mama kahapon, kasi with her diabetes, so she had moments of hypoglycemia. So every time bumababa yung sugar niya, before, this is the first time talaga na nagpatakbo talaga siya sa hospital because she couldn't breathe. Pero yung hypoglycemic attacks niya, anytime pwede siyang tumumba. So it happened siguro more than 10, naka-20 na kung saan namin siya biglang mahanap na natumba na lang po around the house. So, pero kung titignan natin, parang it's still in God's time po, di ba? Kasi parang minsan nakita namin siya, nandun siya sa laundry sa likod, habang naglalaba, bigla siyang natumba. Or habang naglalakad, nanghihina siya, or kumakain siya. Pero laging-laging meron nagsisave sa kanya na, na parang kakayanin pa. So, ganun po siya ka-fighter.
Coke adds life.
Ah,
Coke adds life. Coke adds life.
oo. Ilang beses na po talaga. Oo, yun po. And then, so the pandemic and the lockdown took a toll on your mental, emotional, and physical health. Your daily morning Zumba and market trips were suddenly put at a stop. Even your weekend Bible study was canceled, and your Sunday church, which served as your core of the social circle, also had to close. And those things particularly caused drastic changes in your normal routine, and we saw how hard it was for you to adjust. But you still tried so hard to keep with the new normal and fought against your mental battles on ano nang gagawin ko. Though we encouraged you to go out once in a while, you were just resented the policies on bringing a quarantine pass, wearing a mask and a shield. You lost your glow the past few months of this pandemic, and it was also hard for us to see the way because you were the loud one in the house. Most of the time, your nagging annoyed us, but we prefer that over your silence and sadness. Your good days, however, filled the house with your high-pitched laughter while watching K-drama or while playing with Tala or while striking a random conversation about your opinions on the latest happenings. Sometime last year, you expressed how you already wanted to go back home because your condition was getting worse, and you refused further treatment and medications. There was nothing we could do to convince you, and you just wanted us to let go of you with no hospital admissions, no dialysis, no IVs, no injections, no medications, no tubes. It hurts us to see your health deteriorate, knowing how much of a fighter you are. Letting you go just like that was the hardest decision to make, but you always knew what you wanted. We will forever be grateful to your existence, Mommy Pat, always and forever. The family of Rolly and Jane Dominguez, our family that no doubt included you, wouldn't be who we are today without your love, care, guidance, and support. Your life is a blessing to us and to all those who have touched, most especially us. The last few days leading to yesterday before we rushed you to the hospital, you still tried to fight no matter whatever discomfort you were feeling and spent it caring for us. For the times we failed to give in to your request, for the times we disappointed you and made you upset for not spending time with you as much as we wanted to, we are sorry. But we know you know how much we love and care for you. We could only hope that we made you happier during your last few days. We will never forget you for as long as we live, and I will make sure that Tala will never forget you too. It was you who patiently taught her how to stand and walk. That was another proud moment of you because she was already walking before she turned one. And you would always brag that it was because of your training. Also, I would have never survived the 7 semesters in law school if you weren't there to take care of her each time I had to leave for school. So thank you for opening up your heart and soul to her. You always said na dahil matatanda na kayo, si Tala na lang ang nagpapasaya sa akin. Tala was your bundle of joy, your source of happiness and current purpose. I see the spark in your eyes every time you see her. And the last time we were home, I saw your face light up when you saw her and how happy you were when you made her breakfast. I'm happy she makes you happy. She would grow up knowing you. We will miss you every day, Mommy Pat. Our house, our family will never be the same without you. But he assured, but be assured that we will stay strong and be stronger as days go by because you have taught us everything we need to know about life. Don't worry about us. You raised us well enough to know how to get through times like this. You can rest easy and enjoy paradise without all the pain and discomfort that has been bothering you all these years. You can now eat all you can. All the noodles, the soft drinks, the chicken burgers, the fries, the junk food. No restrictions, no limit. That thought alone, actually nung bago siya, masama na po talaga yung pakiramdam niya like after
Christmas.
Christmas until New Year. Last Sunday nung Three Kings, hindi siya masyadong kumakain. So parang bread ko, ganun lang siya kumakain. January 3 yun, no, Sunday. Doon na siya nagsa-start nag-request ng food. Parang, Ginger, bilhan mo nga ako ng masarap na pagkain. Ano gusto mo? Tapos doon talaga siya nagsasabi kasi past other days, pag tatanungin mo siya, wala siyang sasabihin na gusto niya. Parang, pahala kayo dyan, ako ng bahala, ganun. Pero that Sunday, nag-request siya ng pansit, ng sabaw, mas daw masarap na food. Doon po nag-start yun. Tapos the next day, medyo lumakas na ulit siya nung Monday, di ba ma? Tapos Tuesday, naglabas siya. Wednesday, na nag-request na naman siya ng food. And then the last time na na-meet ko siya, ay na nakita ko siya ng Wednesday night. Andun lang siya sa couch niya, sa inuupuan niya. Ang last niyang kinakain was Sprite, piatos, tsaka yung cupcake ni Choco na chocolate. So, funny it is, pero in-enjoy niya parang yung last meal niya. Kasi yun yung mga bawal na food na kinakain eh. Tapos yung kay Tala din, when yung story kanina na huli silang parang nagkasama for breakfast is nung after Christmas, na doon natulog yung ate ko tsaka yung si Tala. Hindi niya kumakain ng hotdog kasi nga bawal na sa kanya. Pero that morning, nilutuan niya yung little girl ng hotdog. Dalawa silang kumakain ng hotdog. Nag-realize na lang nung ate ko, hindi siya kumakain ng hotdog. Sabi niya, hindi. Hindi ko kayo nakita na parang in-enjoy naman niya yung mga biglang pagkain na bawal sa kanya, eh, biglang kinakain naman na niya. Kaya, so, yun. So, you're finally at peace. You're finally free from everything that your illness has restricted you from. But we know that as always, you will be watching over us and praying for us. We know that nothing is gonna stop you from making sure we are doing okay and that you will still keep nagging us from up there when we leave dishes on the sink. Diba? Chill ka lang dyan, we will make you prouder. One more story yesterday, dapat yung pamangkin ko, pag naghahanap kami ng kasama sa bahay, lalo na pag-aalaga kay Tala, ayaw niya. As in, ayaw niya talaga. Parang, hindi pwedeng, ako na lang, sasaluhin niya. Ako na lang mag-aalaga. Huwag nakikuha ng mga tao sa labas, din natin kakilala. So, a few days ago, may nakausap yung sister ko, sana napapasok kahapon. Hindi nag-report. Kaya sabi nung ate ko, baka ayaw talaga ni Mami, ba't may mag-alaga na iba? Hindi na nagpakita. Anyway, so Mami Pat, you're finally home in your hometown as you wished and with God. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for everything and we love you so much. Thank you po.
What I extended ay alaga na. Din anan alis iman nalagaan na dahil si 4-5 years. Ah, at saka din anak Paulo siya. Iman. Dati si Boy, alaga na si Boy si 6 years. Baka na siya ni siguro. So nga dati kumait tapi may pait tapi may ginger boy. So dati dia alaga na. Glenn, manpaila ka. Anak alis dan si Shaywadas na nan pretty boy na pretty boy man pating siya mami pat mo so nga mami mo lang kaya awag sa siya dan bungubungot na pa di dan ano di dan bumangon niya di dan manlaba
Nabuking.
Hanggang si Glenn, anak Alice, Alice in college kami, nandito kami ka na, Jade, for the past 4 to 5 years, isa na piwan, di bang luto si kanan mi, mangyam-yam-yam lang na kami, tapi si advices. Iso nga, siya lang di, udumay na naknak yung man mi, from her advices. Kat wadag mo lang din sa ikabsat kung adi nakaali kami ta okay dandali man anak si bakit na iso nga siya kinagwaan na din isay ka anakan mi abe ay anak din kabsat mi ay sinatan, siya di binanbantayan mo lang ang patz since
3 months.
birth. Ay, 3
For
months?
3 months since birth.
Since birth, up to 3 months. So nga, ado di anakan ti patsino, alalaan. Naduma-duma lang. Tagagapuan na. Malagip ko aboy din inuna pa eda kami din anak iman daan ti Esther si Manong Mia Julius na adidan nakaali ka po sin pandemic travel restrictions kaman na dito ko nga kay rigat na duwa niya ay sitwasyon man biyahe. Iso nga dakol mo tang iman di pa salamat mi sin pamilya nanti patsitan intulok na ay no
Na kami bantayan.
hindi na kami banda. So, thank you na kayo, auntie. Yung kakabsat na din kakaanakan. Tanda kami mo lang, handa manang taste, pinsaw sindoy. At iba kami na sana. Thank you. Hindi lang